Hello and welcome to Medfield High School for today's doubleheader here in the Cranberry League. Mike Wassel bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV as we are underway here in the top half of the first inning. White Sox batting to begin this game as Morse leads things off. Frenchie shortstop as that's a strike from the starter Collins. The two teams at the top of the Cranberry League standings heading into today's action. That pitch misses. Right-hander ready. Winds and fires, and that is a strike. So the Hurricanes and the White Sox as this one's knocked out of play. Braintree losing their first game of the season in their doubleheader last Sunday against Plymouth, splitting the doubleheader. Hoping to win this week, both games. This is game one of the doubleheader. That's the pitch on the way. It's on the ground. Right side. And it gets through into right field. Past the dive of the second baseman. So Morse on base here to begin the game. Defense for the Hurricanes across the outfield. It'll be Needle in left field. The center fielder is Lavino as the pitch is a little bit low. And out in right field, it'll be St. Jean. Across the infield, over at third base, it'll be Ventura. The shortstop, Foley. The second baseman, Folan, as this one is cut on and missed. And the first baseman will be Palmer, with the catcher, Cahill, catching the starter, Collins. So leadoff base hit for the White Sox. And that is a strike. Pounded into Lambros, who plays third base here today. And the pitch is cut on and missed. Went after a pitch upstairs and strikes out. So it brings up a new member to the White Sox as Waxman stands in. Left-handed bat and knocks that one out of play. Big swing at that first pitch. A hit and a strikeout in this inning. So the pitch is upstairs. So the Mass Hurricanes using Medfield High School as their home field. Frenchie's been on the road for the last couple weeks now on the doubleheaders, as this one is cut on and missed. Pretty good stuff here from Collins early. And the pitch with the runner taking off. And the throw down is in time. The tag is applied as the runner is out at second. So Morse caught stealing. And they're now two down. So much different look now to the inning. With nobody on and two down to Waxman. That one's high and away. trying to get on base here as he works the count full. Collins able to get him on the outside corner and strikes him out looking to end the inning. So a couple of strikeouts in the inning for the White Sox. They don't score, so we head to the bottom half of the first. Bottom half of the first inning in a scoreless game. And this one off the back of the hitter, and the hit batter begins this game. Certainly not the start that was anticipated. It's Boudier starting and hitting the leadoff man. So an opportunity here for the home team to strike first. Bring up the left fielder Needle as the check is on first. And the pitch. That's a strike. Good fastball, but just missing. The check at first base. And this one to left field. Long run in that direction and tracking over in that direction and not able to make the catch. So a long run over there for Waxman, who can't make the catch. If I remember correctly, he's a member of Canton at one point, and I believe he played first base there, so if that is the case, obviously playing a much different position, as this one is hit out of play as the runner was going. Another check at first. So a hit batter beginning the inning. The runner goes, and this one is hit sharply towards the outfield. Back towards the fence, and this ball is gone. A 2-run homer off the bat of Needle, and a 2-0 lead for the home team. So a 2-0 lead for the Mass Hurricanes, who strike on the home run from Needle. First two have reached and now have scored. So the White Sox, a team that does not trail often, but beginning this game trailing. And this one hits them. So something going on with the mechanics here early. Couple of hit batters as Palmer hit by a pitch. And this one has the making of being a very high-scoring game the way it started. Ready, and that one sweeps a little bit low. Really use a ground ball double play here. And the pitch. That one spins it back off the plate. And And the pitch on the ground. This one too short. Plays across to first, and he makes it in time. Not able to get the lead man. So Dakuda is the first out of this bottom half of the first. Bring up Ventura. First pitch is out of the zone. Good spot. That's a strike. Ready is ready. And another ground ball, knock foul. One and two the count. And the pitch is cut on and missed. Good off-speed stuff. Strikes him out. That'll be the second out of the inning. Bring up the second baseman, Folan. So a couple hit batters and the two-run homer here in the inning. As the pitch is a strike. Sixth hitter of the inning. Getting ready, winds and fires, and a ground ball right side over to first base, and that one fielded, and it's going to end the inning. So the White Sox give up the lead here in the first. As we head to the second, it's 2-0 Mass Hurricanes. Top half of the second inning here at Medfield High School. It's the White Sox here on the road against the Mass Hurricanes, trailing 2-0 as Foley leads things off and takes a first pitch strike. Starter Collins remaining in the game. Gave up a leadoff single, but a couple of strikeouts ended the inning. Also got some help from his catcher, who threw out a runner trying to steal. Foley, Craven, and LaFleur, the expected trio for the White Sox here in the inning, down a couple. And the pitch on the ground, knock foul. Foley takes the pitch down. And the pitch is down again. Foley continues to draw a lot of walks. In position to do it again. And a swing and a miss up over the top of that one, and strikes out. Third strikeout ready for the starter, Collins. So it brings up Craven, who had a big hit last game at home. Two-run triple. Part of that 8-0 victory, as this one is hit sharply over to second base. And two quick outs. So bring up LaFleur, playing first base. Big swing and a miss. this one makes contact with the hitter. A hit by pitch. So it keeps the inning going. So we've already seen 3 hit batters here in this first inning plus. As the catcher Donovan gets an opportunity to hit here in the 7th spot. The runner at first, and now 2 outs. And the pitch. First pitch swing. This one's popped out of play. Pitch missing. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there you go. Okay, all right. She stayed on your good side.
A strikeout and a ground out here in the inning, but then the hit batter gets a runner on for the White Sox here with 2 outs. And this one is hit sharply, but playable out there in center field. And that'll do it here in the top half of the second. So the White Sox get another base runner, but can't score, and trail 2-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second inning, and the first pitch. It's a called strike. 7, 8, and 9 in the order. And this one is sharply hit to deep right field. Back is Allen, back near the wall and able to make the catch on another hard hit ball. So our home run last back in the first inning. So leadoff man retired. As that's a strike down at the knees. So the White Sox with 2 base runners so far, 1 on a hit, 1 by a hit batter, have not scored yet through the first 2. 2-run homer back in the first inning, the only scoring of this ball game. That one foul tip for a strike. And another strikeout. So that's 2 strikeouts now for the Braintree starter, Uriet. So a couple outs in this inning as the pitch is inside. St. Jean and Cahill so far have been retired. The righty ready and a ground ball. This one to first down the floor with a nice play as the White Sox get a very quick second inning as we head to the third, still 2-0. Top of the third inning. Another inning here for the starter Collins. He faces Braintree's 8, 9, and 1. Allen leading things off. Left-handed bat. Right fielder. And the pitch. Just missed. Time is called. Ready on the pitch, and again missing outside. Braintree's had a hit, and then have also been hit by a pitch, so they've had two base runners. Neither have been able to score yet. As that one is high and away, and now Braintree has their third base runner, this time with the free pass on the walk. And generally those leadoff walks do turn into runs, so we'll see if that turns true. This one's popped up, and that one's out of play. Number 9-man Colleran batting in the 9 spot and playing second. Collins ready, winds and fires, and that's a strike. A little bit of wind going on here. Hasn't really factored into this game, though. The pitch is downstairs. Slap to the screen as the at-bat continues. White Sox down in this game 2-0, but the leadoff man is on to try and play from behind. Game 1 of the doubleheader. And that one just made contact with. Collins is already fan 3. He's close to fanning his 4th. And this one sharply hit, but out of play. Long at bat here for Colleran. And this one out to center field and is playable for the first out. So it's now the top of the order. Morse, who singled his first time to right field. And this one very sharply hit to deep right field, as this one is going to find its way out of the park. A home run. Second homer of the game. Both have been 2-run homers, one for each side, and the score is tied at 2. So Morse able to deliver that one over the right field fence. That one just got out of here. And now we're even at 2. As Lambro steps in, he struck out his first time. So that one's up and over the head. And high and tight now. So both pitchers have given up a 2-run homer in this game. And we are back even. Big swing and a miss. Lambros not able to catch up to that one. So Morse with 2 hits and has both of the Braintree hits. They've been hit by a pitch and walked, so they've had other base runners, but nothing without a hit. That one's inside. Pitch on the way, and that one is in tight. So another base runner. That is the coach coming out to talk with his starter, who's run into some trouble here in this 3rd inning. Brings up Waxman. Struck out looking his first time. Takes the first pitch upstairs. And a pop up on the infield. Third baseman in foul ground up over near the fence, and not able to make the play. Pitch missing away. And a ground ball sharply hit, and that's into right field. As the runner tags second and heads for third. As the throw is into second and sliding in there safely. So Braintree's 3rd hit of the game. Out in front of Foley. He'd love to drive in a run here. Braintree has knotted the game up here in this 3rd inning with a 2-run homer by the leadoff man Morse. Foley striking out in his only plate appearance here today. Best inning the White Sox have had here in this game to try and take the lead. And a pop-up on the infield. Playable for the first baseman, who puts it away. So not able to drive him home. And now a chance for Craven, with runners at second and third and 2 outs. Grounded out to second his first time. And first pitch swing, it's foul tipped. right-hander, getting ready. Trying to get through this third inning. Trying to hold on and keep it 2-2. Some action starting to go in the bullpen. Back behind the dugout for the Hurricanes. Collins looking in. Ready. Winds and fires and able to get it by Craven as he strikes him out. So a big strikeout ends the inning, his fourth, but Braintree with a 2-run homer is able to tie the score as we head to the bottom half of the third. Bottom of the third inning as the pitch is downstairs. Two game here in the third. As this one on the ground and by the dive of the second baseman into right field. So a leadoff hit for Foley. Brings up Needle, who's responsible for their 2 runs on the 2-run homer. Runner takes off. Here comes the throw. It's not in time. Another steal here in this game. So leadoff base hit, now a stolen base. Go ahead run now in scoring position as the base hit is going to bring the runner towards the plate. Here comes the throw, and it's not going to be in time as the RBI double gives the Hurricanes the lead. So Needle now responsible for all 3 runs. Three to 2 lead here. The home team back in front. That one gets all the way to the backstop. Almost hit him again. So the runner takes third. Ready, and misses inside. Palmer, who was hit by a pitch his first time, trying to add an insurance run. As this one's popped up and out of play. Good spot in the inner part of the plate. Two and 2 count. And that one does not find the zone. He's fanned a couple so far. And on the ground, it's one to shortstop, and it's misplayed. As the run comes in, and it's 4-2. So that'll probably go as an error. In front of Dakuda now. That's a strike. First 3 have reached and 2 have scored. It's a 4-2 lead now for the home team, the Mass Hurricanes. As we continue our coverage here on BCAM TV of Braintree White Sox Cranberry League action here on the road against the Mass Hurricanes at Medfield High School. A couple of checks on over at the runner at first. They've already stolen twice here in this game on the slower delivery from the pitcher. To strike. Dakuda grounded out to shortstop his first time. Defense would certainly love another ground ball here. Trying to turn 2. And a swing and a miss. Able to get him on strikes. First pitch is going to be inside. As that's a strike on the edge. That pitch missing as well. Tap foul. Able to strike out the last hitter after allowing the first 3 to reach. A couple of hits and an error on the infield. Check it first. And the offering is cut on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts. Turner down now for the second time on strikes. Runner able to get down to second on the ball that gets away. It's a 4-2 advantage for the Mass Hurricanes here in the bottom half of the third. This one rolled over to the right side and playable for LaFleur as he ends the inning. So we head to the 4th with the White Sox down a couple. Top half of the 4th inning. 6, 7, and 8 for the White Sox. LaFleur, Donovan, and Allen. The expected 3 hitters for the White Sox, down by 2 runs. And a swing and a miss. LaFleur was hit by a pitch his first time. And a ground ball rolled over. Pitch. And that one misses. knocked out of play. White Sox trying to battle back from 2 runs down again. As this one sharply hit, and that one drops in right center field. So a leadoff base hit for LaFleur as he's on for a second time. Out in front of Donovan, who flew out to center his first time. As this one is sharply hit out towards left center field. Oh, what a catch! So left field is able to track that one down. And an incredible play in left field, taking away a hit from Donovan. So as good of a catch as you'll see, that ball looked like it was smoked towards the gap. And the left fielder going into a full dive, able to take that one away. So Needle, who's done everything offensively, now does it defensively in left field. Takes away extra bases. As that one is off the plate to Allen. Another meeting here at the mound. Second mound visit of the game. We play here in the 4th inning. Collins remains in the game. Allen drew his walk his first time. It's a pitch on the way. It's inside. Pitch, and again missing. As this one sharply hit on the right side and through into right field, a base hit. Second time on base for Allen. Front of the number 9 hitter Colleran. A couple of singles in the inning. The only out, a scorching line drive off the bat of the Braintree catcher Donovan that was hauled in on an incredible diving catch. This one is on the ground, middle of the infield, over to second for 1, back to first. They turn 2 for the White Sox. Hit the ball hard in the inning, but do not score as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Still 4-2, Mass Hurricanes. Bottom of the 4th inning. 4-2 lead for the home team. And the first pitch. And this one hits him. Another hit batter. So that'll put on the leadoff man, St. Jean. Head coach P.J. Thompson coming out to talk with his starter, who's hit now 3. White Sox already down a couple of runs. They don't want to fall behind by much more. just outside. Cahill batting now. It's the 7, 8, 9 hitters. St. Jean was hit by a pitch to start the inning. Now this one knocked to the screen. Some pitching going to start up now for the White Sox in the bullpen. Check on over at first, back safely. As this one is hit out towards left field, long run in that direction. And that one dropped foul. That important first out of this inning. Action continuing behind us as this one on the ground and through the left side, past the dive of the third baseman, gets past Lambros, and Cahill on base with a single. So the first two have reached as the home team already with a 2-run lead. Good pitch, but just missed. And a swing and a miss, and a pitch downstairs. Righty ready, winds and fires, and that one low, the throw down to first, not in time. So Braintree right now a game ahead of the Mass Hurricanes, heading into game one of this doubleheader at 10-2. As this one is hit out towards right center field, as the runner going to come around, and he will score from second base. And a 5-2 lead as everybody moves up. Actually, the runner's out at third. Runner cut down at third base, and it's really not what you want to do here to make an out. Trying to take an extra base here. With nobody out in the inning, you don't really take a chance there, but the Hurricanes obviously playing very aggressive, and it backfires. But they do get the run across. So heading into today's action, 10-2 the White Sox as this one finds its way through the left side. The Hurricanes at 9-3, just a game back. Two sides have met once so far in the season. Braintree got the better of them.
3-2, the red team.
3-4.
5-2. All right, we got a couple of scores. Pick a number, pick a number.
It's 4-2. Yeah.
Pitch on the way as the runners will try and go, and the throw down not in time. Another stolen base. A little bit more offense here in this game than I was expecting here early. Runner takes off towards second and gonna be safe. Runner from third was not moving on the pitch. And this one sharply hit to right field. And that one gets through. As one run scores, here comes a second. And the throw not in time. A 2-run hit makes it a 7-2 game. And that's going to do it here for the starter, who's tagged for 7 runs. And Coach Thompson out for the second time. As he takes the baseball from the starter, will return in a 7-2 game in a moment. So Troop in out of the bullpen, the left-hander. This one skips in front of the plate, and the runner takes second. So Needle just continues to kill the White Sox in this game. 2-run hit his last time. He's responsible for now 5 runs. It's 5 RBI in this game. As this one on the ground, left side. As the runner is going to be safe at third. And then getting off the bag, there is no out there. So Braintree taking a gamble there as Lambros tries to tag the base runner. And somehow able to avoid the tag. And an infield hit. That one misses.
Okay, then the windshield.
Lefty gets ready. Winds and fires. And on the ground. Middle of the infield. Over to second for one. Back to first. A much needed double play ball for the White Sox. So the Hurricanes get 3 runs. Could have had more in the inning. As we head to the 5th. It's 7-2. Mass Hurricanes. Top of the 5th inning. It'll be the top of the order for the White Sox. Down by their largest lead here of the game. 7-2. As Morse leads things off, he's been one of the bright spots here in this lineup. Got a 2-run homer and a single. He's 2 for 2. Responsible for both of the Braintree RBI on that home run. So we'll see if Braintree can come back, try and scrap across a few runs. And that one missed, so good opportunity here for the leadoff man to reach. White Sox with the top of the order up, you would hope at some point. The top of the order is really going to start to pick things up. And he misses and walks him. So a walk out in front of Lambros, who has struck out and walked. We'll see how long the leash will be on Collins. Saw some action warming behind him last inning. And the pitch, as this one's knocked out of play. Right-hander ready, and that pitch is downstairs. No advance. So with Braintree down 7-2 heading into this 5th inning. Obviously not going to take any gambles unless it's a certain base. Got to Be very certain that that ball's going to be far enough away. Braintree does take off. And they say he's out at second. Wow, that was a very, very close play. As Braintree is caught stealing for the second time. I don't know about that one. Just talking about Braintree playing a little bit more cautious, but tried to steal a base again. And for the second time, they've been caught. So that changes this inning drastically. That one misses. Pitch on the way, and this one sharply hit out towards left field. That one's going to one-hop the fence, and it goes over the fence for a ground rule double. So unfortunate for Braintree with that ball hopping over the fence. Maybe it could have been a triple, but nonetheless, the caught stealing factors into this inning. Should be 2 on and nobody out. Instead, just the man at second. Waxman, who doubled his last time. He's also struck out looking. 1 for 2 in this ball game. We've seen 2 home runs in this game. Two-run homers, 1 for each side. And the pitch inside. Ready. And that one's on the inner part of the plate. Now pitch missing away. Another pitch missing low. So the first 2 reached, but Morse was caught stealing. So runner at second base. And 1 out with Waxman ahead in the count. Knocks that one foul. Both sides have turned a double play as well. A lot of similarities in this game between the 2 teams. The 2 top teams in the Cranberry League separated by 2 points in the standings, 1 win. 1 win's worth 2 points. Braintree with the advantage in the head-to-head matchup, 1 game to none. So we play 2 here today. As the pitch is on the way, and another walk. That's the second surrendered here in the inning by Collins. And the coach coming out. So we are going to see a pitching change here in the 5th inning with Braintree with 2 runners on and 1 out as we'll return in a 7-2 game. Pitching change as the first pitch is cut on and missed. Foley 0 for 2 in this game. It struck out and popped up in foul ground to first. White Sox with a good opportunity here in the 5th inning to try and get back in it, down 5. And Foley takes a strike. one missing off the edge. A double and a couple of walks here in the inning. That was against the starter Collins, who now departs, responsible for both base runners. Joining us late, it's a 7-2 game. Braintree with 2 runners on and just the 1 out, the runner that was caught stealing. The White Sox now get a new pitcher. And it's Donahue. Is the right-hander ready? And misses badly as that one gets away, and both runners will advance down to second and third. So a base hit would score a couple most likely. Foley still waiting that big first fly. Certainly has the capability to do so. Led the team in home runs by a wide margin last year, but hasn't had the same type of pop. He started a little bit late and draws another free pass, and that's been a big problem here in the inning. So the bases are now loaded as the White Sox, with as good of a chance as you can ask for, down 5 runs to try and come back. The Hurricanes playing with fire. The last thing you want to do with a 5-run lead is walk anybody. And now it brings up Craven. He's looking for another one of those bases clearing hits. Grounded out and struck out. Only runs of this game for the White Sox came on the 2-run homer by Morse. That was back in the 2nd inning. Actually, that was in the 3rd inning. Seemed like so long ago now. And Craven takes the pitch off the plate. Right now, a walk is as good as a hit. More action out the bullpen for the Hurricanes. A lot of pitching going to be needed here today in a doubleheader. 9 runs in this game so far. Braintree threatening. Down by 5 runs. A hit would produce at least a couple. As that one slapped to the screen. Ready here. And the pitch. And he missed, and he walks in a run. This has been a really bad inning for the pitching, who have opened the door for Braintree to come back. That makes it a 7-3 game and another mound visit. Just too many walks against this potent Braintree offense. I already talked about they're playing with fire, but they're more than just playing with fire now. Braintree with the tying run at the plate now. Base is full, 1 out. They've been handed 4 walks in the inning. And a strike. That pitch misses. And a strike this time. Righty ready, and that one's spoiled to the backstop. And that is a called third strike on the edge. So Floor strikes out looking. Brings up Donovan. So the White Sox now with 2 outs. Down by 4. And the pitch. A strike. Certainly need to take advantage here of this opportunity. I don't know how many more you'll get in this game. Frenchie always giving an opportunity for runs, though, with the approach they have. They don't chase many pitches out of the zone, as you can tell by this inning alone. I know they've been helped with some poor pitching on the other side, but a lot of that has to do with Braintree just being a very disciplined team. As this one on the right side and through into right field. As 1 run comes across, the second one being waved around. The throw to the plate, not in time, and the throw off the mark. As the runner coming around as well, the throw to the plate, not in time, and 3 runs score. Wow. So Braintree taking a gamble there, trying to score that extra run, and they score 3 runs. The White Sox who trailed 7-2 heading into this inning. Now down 7-6. 2 RBI hit there from Donovan. Then the throwing error allows the runner to score from third. And the pitch. Allen takes it away. Has yet to be retired in this game. He is walked and singled. And the pitch. That one misses. One of the better offensive innings here of the season for the White Sox. That's a strike. 4 runs in. White Sox turning a 7-2 deficit to a 7-6 deficit. And the pitch. And this one's sharply hit. And another base hit. As this one's going to bring around a run. And we are tied up now at 7. So the White Sox just continue to pound the ball here in the inning. As we will see another pitching change here in the inning. Again, all those walks proving costly. 4 walks, and Braintree now scoring 5 runs in the inning. It's tied at 7 with another pitching change. We'll be right back. Another pitching change as we play here in the top of the 5th. As Braintree now steals second. So things have gotten very interesting here in this game. The White Sox headed into this 5th inning down 7-2. They've battled all the way back to tie it at 7. They have the go-ahead run now at second. And the pitch is high. It's the number 9 hitter Collerin, who hit into a double play last time, is also flied out. He's 0 for 2. This would be a devastating loss for the Hurricanes if they're not able to come back and win this game, blowing a 5-run lead. You don't get many chances to have a team like Braintree on the ropes like that. They let them right back in with some poor pitching. A lot of walks. And another one served up. Braintree with a strikeout, and they also had a runner caught stealing in the inning. Those are the 2 outs. Otherwise, a lot of free passes. 5 free passes. They've also had a couple of doubles and an RBI single. It's a pitch on the way. Big hit in the inning, though, was the 2-run hit by Donovan to right field, bringing in 2 runs, and then the throwing error, bringing home a third. Ready, and the pitch. That's a strike. Coming out of the bullpen is Walsh, third pitcher of the game being used by the Hurricanes. Top of the order now for Morse, who takes the pitch away. He has not been retired yet. He singled, walked, and hit a 2-run homer. Tied at 7. 2 outs here in the 5th. And what has been probably the longest half inning of the season. Close pitch, but doesn't go the pitcher's way. Long look in, and the pitch, and he walks another one. So they're at the corners, actually make it, they're loaded up. I've never seen a team just really implode pitching-wise here in an inning like this. This is really hard to watch. At one point, it looked like the Hurricanes were going to really run away with this, but we see another pitching change here as we'll return with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Returning here with the new pitcher Fosberg on, and misses off the plate. So the coach for the Hurricanes just trying to find somebody that can get an out. It's been a 5-run inning so far for the White Sox. Battling back from a 7-2 hole to tie it at 7 here in the inning. As that's a strike. On paper, this has been a team that, pitching-wise, has been just about outstanding. But here today, that hasn't been the case. As this one's knocked out of play. Ready, winds and fires. And a close pitch, but just missing. It's been a small strike zone here in this inning. Fosberg trying to get through the inning and misses again. Where to put him. Righty winds and fires, and this one into left field, a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes a second, and the White Sox have taken the lead here in the 5th inning with a 7 spot. A 9-7 advantage. And Lambros, with his second hit of the game, brings home the go-ahead runs. Brings up Waxman, who's drawn a walk, has doubled and struck out. First pitch swing as this one out to the outfield and caught in right field as that one hit pretty well, but the White Sox get the damage done. 7 runs scored by the White Sox, who turn a 7-2 deficit into a 9-7 lead as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th inning. The White Sox now have the lead for the first time here today as that bat goes flying out of the hand and over the dugout. As Ventura, who's had a tough day with the bat in his hand, now discards it. Striking out twice in this game and gets a new piece of lumber. Threw that one back into the woods back behind him. You don't see that very often where a player loses the grip of the bat like that. It's really just a sight you don't see. A lot of the times that happens when it's wet. But obviously that's not the case here today. So it'll be 5, 6, and 7 in the inning for the Mass Hurricanes, who trailed by 2 runs after leading by 5. So Troop trying to get through this 5th inning and hold on to that lead. That pitch down and away. Cut on and missed. It's been a tough day at the dish for Ventura. Talked about it before. Striking out twice. Against a new pitcher now, though. And not missing by much, but off the edge. White Sox were aided by 6 walks back in the top half of this inning. And the pitch, and this one driven out to left field. That's going to get down. A leadoff base hit. Brings up Folan. Both defenses have turned one double play, and Braintree would love another one. Love to see that ball rolled over. And the pitch. And this one to the outfield. Playable. Out in center field. On the move, and Craven can't make the catch. Looked like he was going to track that one down. Wow. That one was up in the air a while, and obviously everybody was fooled because the base runner barely made it to second. So that turns into a long single for Folan. Thought that one was going to be tracked down most definitely off the bat. First pitch in there for a strike. So back-to-back singles here in the inning. The Hurricanes have the tying runs on. And the pitch on the way to St. Jean. Just missed. He's been hit by a pitch and flied out. Lefty ready, and this one rolled over foul. So he's got a lefty-lefty matchup. Trying to deliver here for the first out. Could certainly use a strikeout here in this spot. And the pitch, and a pop-up. This time on the infield. Second baseman ranging back. Still ranging and able to make the catch. That turned into a little bit of an adventure there for Colleran, but he makes the catch for the first out. White Sox needing that one desperately. 16 runs on the board, and 7 of them scored by the White Sox in the top half of this inning. Hurricanes trying to battle back. They have the tying runs on base right now, as that's a first pitch strike. Cahill has struck out and singled. And the pitch. And that one down in the dirt. Nobody able to advance. And a lefty-lefty matchup as this one's popped up in foul ground. And it's the shortstop able to make a catch over the shoulder. That was a much more difficult play for Morse, who had to run that one down. Lambros didn't really have an idea of where that one was. So back-to-back pop-ups on the infield. Wynn certainly playing around with the ball more now. As it's the number 9 man trying to salvage the inning after the first 2 reached. The last 2 have been retired. And the pitch. And that's a strike. Gonna check if he went around. Troop trying to find his way through the 5th. And the pitch. That's a strike. Good spot. Ready now. And the pitch is downstairs. Good block again by Donovan. And that one in there. Strike 3. He got him. So the first 2 reach with singles, but they do not score, and the Hurricanes leave a big opportunity on the board as we head to the 6th. 9-7. Braintree. Top half of the 6th inning. In a 9-7 game, the Hurricanes leaving a big opportunity in that last half inning, as this one is in foul ground. Long run for it, and that one drops foul. The Wynn really starting to play with the ball in the air. I've seen it a couple of the times already. So Braintree with their 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Foley has drawn a walk, struck out, and popped up. And the pitch. That's a strike. So this is Fosberg staying in the game. Got the final out back in the top half of the 5th. As that one's in tight. Pitch on the way, and that one on the ground, left side, and through. A base hit by Foley. Able to muscle it through the left side. So Foley finally on base with the hit. Second time on base here today. In front of Craven, who drew a walk last time and was credited with an RBI. And a pop-up. First pitch swing. This one out to right field. Long run. And that one is going to be caught in right field with a nice sliding play by St. Jean. Taking away a hit from Craven. Another baseball that was played with by the wind. And now LaFleur, who struck out his last time. And that one is knocked foul. Pitch as a strike down at the bottom half. He's got a couple strikes on him. A leadoff hit from Foley, a fly out by Craven. And the pitch. That was close, but not getting the call is Fosberg. Fosberg with the opportunity here to really put out the fire after a 7-run fifth for the White Sox. And he did not go after the pitch downstairs. Fosberg ready, and this one sharply hit off the pitcher's glove and in to center field. That one sharply hit off the bat of LaFleur. His second hit of the game. It's also been hit by a pitch. So now the catcher Donovan, who had the big hit back last inning, a 2-run hit, single to right field that ended up bringing home a 3rd run after the throw from right field got away from the catcher. And this one in the air, out towards left field. And that'll be put away for the second out. On front now of Allen, who has been on base all 3 times. Actually, it's a pinch hitter in his place. Wind continues to pick up. And the pitch, first pitch swing, a foul ball back to the screen. That was a strike. A couple of strikes now on the hitter. White Sox have 2 on and now 2 out. Here in the top half of the 6th. Trying to add to a 9-7 lead. And the pitch. And it misses off the edge. Getting ready here on the pitch as Fosberg trying to finish off this 6th inning. And a pop-up on the infield. Should be playable. The pitcher going to take it himself and puts it away to end the inning. So the White Sox threaten here in the top of the 6th but don't score. So we head to the bottom half of the inning. 9-7, Braintree. Bottom of the 6th inning. Another inning of work for Troop. First pitch is knocked out of play. Top of the order for the 4th time. That brings up Foley. Nine 9-7 Braintree lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Only inning of this game so far without a run is the 2nd inning. This one's rolled back to the middle of the infield, and Troop can't handle it. So an error there on the Braintree pitcher. Tough play there for Troop, who just couldn't get a good grip on that ball. Obviously one he generally makes. That's an unfortunate play there for the visitors, the White Sox, who obviously have the 2-run lead right now, but the tying run comes to the plate. And the most dangerous hitter in either lineup right now. That's Needle responsible for all 5 of or 5 of the runs that they have, 5 of the 7. 2-run homer. He also had a 2-run single. And an RBI hit as well. So 5 runs he's pushed across himself. And now facing him with somebody on base, as that's a strike. See if the KG veteran here, Troop, can get him. Southpaw ready and misses. So an infield hit for Foley to start the inning. Make that an error that was charged to the pitcher. And this one rolled over foul. Braintree's defense hasn't been as good this season as it has been in years past. There's been a lot of changes in the order. There's been lots of moving pieces. Still trying to figure out what their lineup will be moving forward. As this one is sharply hit and into right field. They just can't find a way to get him out. So the tying runs on again. Second straight inning, the first 2 have reached. They reached in the 5th before Braintree got 3 straight outs. And now Troop's going to have to do that again with the much more dangerous part of the lineup. Palmer has been hit by a pitch, reached on an error, and singled, so he has not been retired yet, as that's a strike. White Sox have a couple of runs now to play with, but obviously don't really want to be giving up anything here in this inning. 2 runs would tie the score. Troop would love nothing more than a ground ball that could turn 2. As this one is a fly ball out to right field, coming in and able to make the catch. Able to scoop that one before it hits the ground. So a much needed first out for the White Sox, who play here on the road at Medfield High School, the site of today's doubleheader against the Mass Hurricanes. Teams 1 and 2 in the Cranberry League standings. As that's a strike. Dakuda has had a real tough day with the bat. Batting in the cleanup spot. He's grounded out, he struck out, and bounced into a double play. As the runners will try and steal, and the throw down to third is not in time. So they continue to take advantage. That's the 3rd steal of this game against the Braintree catcher. Obviously not all of it his fault, but nonetheless, the Hurricanes continue to be very aggressive as the ball gets away, but not far enough to advance. So both base runners were able to move up on that last stolen base, the double steal. And the pitch, and this one popped up, and that's going to reach foul ground. And the pitch, as that one misses off the edge. And this one on the infield as the shortstop back. What a nice catch. As Morse takes away a base hit. That is a big time play by the Braintree shortstop, who made an error last time against Palmer earlier in this game. So obviously atoning for that with a big time play. So it brings up Ventura, who has struck out twice and singled, and a strike. So Troop trying to do what he did back in the 5th inning after surrendering the first 2 hitters to get on base on singles. Has done it again here in the 6th, but has gotten back-to-back outs on a flyout and a pop-up. after getting back-to-back pop-ups and a strikeout back in the fifth to get out of the jam. Certainly can't say that the Hurricanes haven't had their opportunities. Had lots and lots of base runners, as this one is on the ground to third but foul. A couple of errors against Braintree, one against the Hurricanes. This Trooper's ready. And it's knocked out of play. And the pitch, and he lost the bat again. That's the second time in the game he's lost the bat, and he strikes out. As Braintree somehow gets out of the inning here in the sixth. As we head to the seventh, the White Sox lead by 2. Top of the seventh inning. The White Sox lead by 2, and the first pitch is down and away. Righty is ready, and that's a strike. So Fosberg has really pitched well since coming out of the bullpen. This is their third pitcher of the game, here in game 1 of the doubleheader. As that one foul tipped. Braintree's big inning was the fifth, scoring 7 times. Turning a 7-2 deficit into a 9-7 lead. And this one out towards left field, and that one drops down. A leadoff base hit. His second time on here in the game. Braintree has stolen a lot of bases here this season. They've tried to steal a lot. Out in front of the dangerous Morse, who is 2 for 2 here in this game, has also drawn a couple of walks. 2-run homer, a single, and 2 walks. As the check is at first. As this one is hit out towards the outfield, and the left fielder makes the catch. It's the first time Morse is retired. Gave that one a ride as well. Pitch is in there for a strike. Seventh and final inning, unless this game gets tied up. 9-7 is the Braintree advantage. As the runner takes off and the throw down, he missed the tag. Had him, but missed the tag. The throw definitely was there in time, but Folan just missed the tag, and the stolen base puts Braintree with a insurance run now at second. And a pop up. This one to right field, and that one put away as the runner does not go to third. So the runner now at second with 2 outs in front of Waxman. And a left-handed Braintree bat. As the right-hander, Fosberg, delivers and able to get it by on the foul tip. Missing a little bit low. And that one just missing. And a pop-up out of play. Waxman 1 for 3. He's doubled, struck out, flied out, and also drawn a walk. A lot of hits in this game. Braintree has 11 of them. And the ground ball, this one to the shortstop. Nice play, able to cut that one off and get it over in time. So the White Sox don't score here in the 7th. And the Hurricanes down to the final 3 outs, down 9-7. Bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch swinging, and this one in the air. Out towards center field, and is tracked down by Craven for the first out. So a good start to the inning for the White Sox. So Folan retired to begin the inning. Brings up St. Jean. And the pitch. That's a strike. Braintree playing with a 2-run lead. 9-7. We haven't had a run since the 5th. And the pitch. Just missed. St. Jean has been hit by a pitch and has also flied out and popped up. 4th time around now, as that's another strike. White Sox trying to make things a little bit easier than they have been back in the 5th and 6th inning. After the first 2 reached, Braintree was able to battle out of the inning. They get the leadoff man, though, this time, so it's already a much different start to this inning than it was back the last 2. Back onto the mound is Braintree and Troop. And another foul ball.
It's true. I can't hide it. It might be little, but it might be strong.
As that one's down and away. And another pop-up out of play.
I love it. Great AB. Great AB. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Cahill in the on-deck circle. The Hurricanes need a base runner. Try and get that tying run to the plate. And the pitch. And this one is to the outfield, and that's going to get down. As the runner digs around first, heads towards second, and it is a 1-out double. So the tying run does come to the plate. First pitch missing. A big opportunity here for Cahill. With the runner at second and one out. And that pitch is high and away. Hurricanes making things interesting here in this bottom of the seventh. And that's a strike. And that turns into a free pass. So the tying runs are on, the winning run coming to the plate. And wouldn't that be something if they hit a home run to walk off here? But Troop, a veteran on this Braintree White Sox team, would love nothing more than a ground ball to end this game on a double play. Here it is on the right side. Over to second for one, back to first, and not in time. That was close to a ground ball double play to end the game. Good hustle by the base runner. That was a pinch hitter, O'Neill. So the middleman is cut away, which is good for the White Sox. Now it's on the ground to the shortstop. Goes to second for the force out to end the game. So this was a crazy one here today on the road. The White Sox win the game here in game one of the doubleheader 9-7. Both sides with 11 hits. Braintree made 2 errors. The Hurricanes made 1, but it was the 7-run inning in the 5th that was the difference in this ball game. And obviously that is a lot of free passes that the pitching gave up. They gave up 6 in that inning as the White Sox win this one 9-7. Thank you for watching here today on BCAM TV. On behalf of David Eric, our camera person, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.